What motivates human beings to yearn for constant evolution, a transformation that goes beyond external appearances? Could it be the innate desire to unlock our true potential, to explore inner territories and reach heights that sometimes seem impossible? In this vast ocean of self-reflection, many of us come up against obstacles that seem to block our path. So, when your journey of personal growth is interrupted, how do you feel? Personal obstacles, often rooted in past experiences, can take the form of fear, doubt, or a lack of self-esteem. When the journey of personal growth is interrupted by these shadows, the consequences extend to various areas of life. The feeling of stagnation, of being stuck in a repetitive cycle, is familiar to many. But for you, what emotions arise when the desire for progress seems distant, when the light at the end of the tunnel seems too dim to guide you? The journey towards personal growth is full of challenges, and the inability to overcome them can leave deep emotional scars. So today, we'll explore this territory together, unraveling the obstacles that stand in the way of evolution and discovering the keys to genuine growth. We'll explore the shadows that obscure the path to self-reflection and growth, discovering why some people feel trapped in their own limitations. Imagine a life in which the fear of facing challenges prevents the pursuit of new opportunities. The limitations of doubt can stifle dreams before they even have a chance to flourish. The lack of self-esteem can be like a fog that obscures vision, making it impossible to see one's own value and potential. But it's not just personal challenges that cast shadows over the path to growth. On a spiritual level, disconnection from oneself and one's purpose in life can create an existential void. The search for meaning is often interrupted by self-imposed barriers, leaving a longing unfulfilled. These obstacles, subtle and complex, are reflected in the various areas of life. Relationships can be affected by a lack of self-knowledge and emotional insecurities. Professional performance can be limited by a reluctance to embrace challenges. And spirituality can get lost in the confusion of everyday life, leaving an inner void. Imagine the following situation. A person wants to change careers, but the fear of the unknown prevents them from taking that step. This fear infiltrates their self-image, undermining their confidence in their abilities and skills. As a result, the search for growth stagnates and opportunities go unexplored. So today, I'd like you to reflect and understand more deeply the barriers that prevent personal and spiritual evolution. It is in this honest and non-judgmental analysis that we find the seeds for our genuine growth. Our journey towards personal transformation leads us to explore the various areas of life where people yearn for significant change. It's as if each sector of our lives is an intrinsic piece of the puzzle that is our existence. And when one of these pieces is out of sync, we feel the imbalance reverberating through all areas. Our physical and mental health is also at the epicenter of personal transformation. Amid the hustle and bustle of everyday life, it's easy to neglect self-care. However, when we recognize the importance of nourishing our body and mind, we not only prolong our life, but also improve its quality. Small changes in daily habits can trigger a series of positive effects in various areas of our lives. In a world driven by the tangible, we often neglect our spirituality. But it's important to remember that the search for meaning goes beyond material achievements. Spiritual transformation is the awakening to a higher purpose, a connection with something that transcends the ordinary. That's why it's essential to remember that our evolution and growth is a process that embraces all areas of our lives simultaneously. When we understand the connection between personal, professional, health, and spiritual development, for example, we're able to create harmony in our lives. Superficial changes can bring momentary results, but true transformation comes when we delve into the roots of every aspect of our existence. When we nurture growth in all areas, we build a solid foundation for continuous evolution. After all, the quest for transformation is a journey of continuous discovery and constant development. However, I believe that our transformation, this continuous development, involves a balance between the external world and the inner self. It is something that invites us to dive into the depths of our being, where the essential truths reside that often remain obscured by the turmoil of everyday life. By connecting with our inner essence, we trigger a process of self-knowledge, which is fundamental for personal development. We can say that our essence and self-knowledge are interconnected in deep and meaningful ways. It's a journey to understand who we are on a deeper level, which involves exploring our values, beliefs, passions, and life purpose. I say this because I believe that personal development is boosted when we live in alignment with these values. This creates a solid foundation for life choices, providing meaning and satisfaction. Each of us has a unique essence. Self-knowledge allows us to accept and embrace our uniqueness, recognizing that our development is not about conforming to external standards, but about becoming the best authentic version of ourselves. As we explore our personal transformation, we come across a powerful tool that transcends the limits of the imaginary: visualization. The connection between our development and visualization is in the practice's unique ability to shape our mindset, build resilience, and guide our actions towards a more complete version of ourselves. So this often underestimated technique is actually a gateway to deeper dimensions of our potential. Visualization comes into this scenario as a valuable ally, because when we visualize our goals and desires, we are actually programming our subconscious to believe that these desires will come true. This change in mindset is the starting point for lasting personal growth. Think about it. The mind is like a fertile garden, ready to grow the seeds of our deepest desires. With this, visualization becomes not just a mental representation, but a process of creation, both for a desired reality and for a desired version of ourselves. When we tune into our thoughts and emotions, we shape the raw material of the universe around us. The vital connection between visualization and development is in the smooth transition from mental contemplation to tangible action. It's not an escape from reality. It's something that inspires confidence, creativity, and the search for self-improvement. The roots of the visualization technique run deep in ancient traditions. Various cultures recognize the power of the mind in creating reality, a wisdom that has lasted through the centuries. Visualization goes beyond a simple technique. It is a practice that connects the individual mind to universal consciousness. The more we try to understand the origins and nature of the visualization technique, the more we realize that it is not just a series of colorful images passing through the mind. It's the fusion of thought, emotion, and intention, creating a resonance that echoes in the universe itself. It's something that transcends the imaginary, a tool for shaping our destiny, what we really want. Just as meditation allows us to transcend mental agitation, as I mentioned in the previous video, visualization leads us to a state where mind and reality intertwine in a harmonious way. And when I say visualize, I'm not talking about just creating mental images, but about experiencing the desired reality on every level of our being. A complete immersion in the vision, sound, touch, and emotion of something we're looking for. It's a journey that leads us to understand that by visualizing our goals and desires, we are not just daydreaming, but actively participating in the co-creation of our destiny. The essence of this technique transcends the pursuit of material achievements. It is a journey that offers us deep insight into the nature of conscious creation. It goes far beyond simply visualizing an object of desire. It is an exploration of the deepest layers of our psyche. And when we apply this technique, we are not only shaping the world around us, but also sculpting the inner landscape of our consciousness. It's a journey towards self-knowledge, where we encounter the true essence of our desires. By visualizing our desires, we learn to clearly define our intentions, set goals, and cultivate the discipline needed to turn dreams into reality. It's a continuous learning process, where each visualization is a lesson in the power of our mind. Even though we know this technique and its power, it's crucial to remember not just to contemplate what we want to achieve, but who we want to become in the process. As I said earlier, it is a practice not only for creating a new reality, but also for who we want to become. We could say that this practice is a mirror that reflects our deepest desires and, at the same time, challenges us to grow beyond our self-imposed limitations. So, when you use the visualization technique, try not just to close your eyes and imagine a desired future, but to dive deep into the emotions associated with that vision. Feel it in every fiber of your being. And it's on this journey that we move towards our deepest self. It's when we dive deep into self-knowledge. When we simply close our eyes to the outside world, we open the doors to our inner being. It is in this silence that we find the space for introspection, where the answers to many of our questions lie. It's a technique that not only involves an external journey, but an internal one too, an invitation to explore the hidden corners of our soul, as this is when we connect with our deepest desires. It is often a path of self-discovery, where we find the beauty of authenticity. It's what makes us discover the inner landscape that shapes our perception of the world. It's a really powerful tool for cultivating a deeper relationship with the inner self, revealing the vastness of our potential and the richness of our experiences. On this journey of personal and spiritual growth, it is essential to develop an inner resilience. This resilience, a strength of mind and spirit, becomes a foundation in the practice of visualization too. Resilience is not just about the ability to withstand adversity, but the ability to adapt and prosper in the face of it. In this context, visualization emerges as a vital tool for strengthening the mind, making it agile and capable of transforming challenges into opportunities. That's why it's essential to cultivate a resilient mindset. For in a world of constant change, resilience becomes a shield that protects us from life's ups and downs. Resilience in this process not only prepares us to face the storms that may arise on our journey, but enables us to move through the flow of life with greater lightness and confidence, absorbing each moment as a valuable lesson. It is an invitation to explore the inner strength that exists in each of us, an inexhaustible source of courage, determination, and hope. And the more we develop inner resilience, the more we align ourselves with our true fortitude, with our ability to rise after every fall, after every challenge that comes our way, so that every challenge becomes an opportunity to grow and prosper. The obstacles we face in our quest for development are like portals to self-knowledge, and by understanding the shadows that obscure our path, we unlock not only the external barriers, but also the inner treasures waiting to be discovered. Every challenge, every visualization, every moment of authenticity contributes to our own evolution. That's why I said that the practice of visualization becomes an ally in this process, because it strengthens not only the mind, but also the spirit, creating a harmony between what we want and the resilience we cultivate. True transformation extends to the deepest parts of our soul, where the search for self-knowledge intertwines with the conscious creation of our reality. Believe me, it's in the stillness of our inner selves that we find profound answers. So don't let the agitation of everyday life or external expectations distract you from your true essence. Connect with yourself, feel your essence, and understand your deepest desires. So, I hope that you can dive into the depths of your own essence and that you can discover that the true magic and beauty lies in your authenticity. Thank you for embarking on this journey with me. If this video resonated with you, I invite you to like and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with others so they can benefit from this message. And don't forget to leave a comment below sharing your thoughts, reflections, and experiences. Thanks again for watching and for joining me. Take care and see you soon.